Hi, I'm Doug Keck and just had the pleasure of speaking with Monsignor Charles Pope about his book, Catholic and Curious, Your Questions Answered, published by OSV, available through the EWTN Religious Catalog, EWTNRC.com. Welcome, Monsignor. Tell us exactly what is this book and what was the basis of it?
It's a compilation of all the question and answer column I've been writing since 2013 with our Sunday Visitor, and all the questions in the book are actual questions that were asked and answered there in that column in the Sunday Visitor.
Now, how many questions did you actually put into the book?
501. Wanted to add that one.
And how did you come up with that number? Is that all the questions you've ever answered, or what?
Up until that time, it was close to the number. I certainly answered a lot more since, yeah, it's essentially the full catalog of all the answers, questions and answers.
Have you seen the questions change over the years that you've done the blog and answering these in OSV?
Yeah, it's shifted a little bit from liturgical questions to more moral questions about living in the world today, which is getting increasingly complicated, and then also scripture. So I found that there was a strong preoccupation with liturgy at the beginning.
And why do you think it changed?
Well, to some degree, I think the liturgy is settling down a little bit more for people in parishes. Some of the younger priests are more observant of the norms and so on. And so I think people are now free to, begin to ask other questions. I think there's a lot of interest in scripture among young adults, and also that obviously the moral life is getting very complicated for people. I've got a transgendered grandson, daughter, whatever. How do I handle this? People are struggling because the world's getting strange.
Right. And obviously the secularization of the world itself, the kind of Christian support system that used to exist doesn't exist anymore.
Right. And I would say it's becoming militantly secular, not fiercely secular. It was a kind of a lazy secularism when I was a kid. Hey man, if religion's your thing, but now it's like you're dangerous. We need to suppress you. You're guilty of hate speech. It's getting fierce and militant in trying to remove any vestiges of the faith from our culture.
Are you surprised sometimes that well-meaning Catholics and even Sunday Catholics don't see it as clearly as they should, that this is what's happening?
Yeah, I'm surprised and I'm not. I mean, the culture is very pervasive, and people take their clues from the culture, and they're often more, they're more adamant about their political views than their religious views. And this is, of course, a human problem that's gone on for a long time, but it's much more pronounced now because there's such a dividing that's going on with our culture and our faith.
Right. Well, thank you so much, Monsignor Charles Pope, for all those who are Catholic and curious. Their questions can be answered by this book, available through the EWTN Religious Catalog, EWTNRC.com. Look for the entire interview coming on the network and also available on demand and through our YouTube channel. Thank you so much, Monsignor Pope, for joining us. This has been an EWTN Bookmark Brief, and we'll see all of you next time.